tilted in their favor, and about at the 10-minute mark, it looked like you were having a very emphatic conversation with the team. What was that message you were trying to get across in that first period?
Well, I just thought we were watching. We were too tentative. Listen, we have to respect the opponent. That's a really good hockey team, but I just think we showed them too much respect. I thought we were just testing the waters. Thought after that, I thought after Nick's fight, we got some good minutes, then played in spurts. But then we found a way. You know, it's a crazy league, and I know I've said it a couple times already. You very rarely play a really good 60-minute hockey game. Sometimes it's hard to play 40 minutes. But playing the key minutes at key times, that's what wins you games. And you need to have really good goaltending. Carter was outstanding, kept us in it. And then we found a way at the end. So I don't want us to be tentative. I want us to respect our opponent, but I still want us to inflict and not just counterpunch. That's what was disturbing to me.
What is it that this team is telling you with the way they've been able to come back in all 3 games so far?
Yeah. I think we hope we're building a little bit of a mindset of resiliency. I think each time it happens that way and you succeed, it just builds it for you. You know, where it goes, you know, I don't know, but we've done some good things in just finding ways to win the games. As I said, at key times late in the game, making big plays. And yeah, so they're showing me they're ugly. They're showing me it doesn't matter. They still have a little bit in the tank to just get things done. So first 3 games, they found a way to do it. Like to have a few more good minutes along the way. But I'm not going to over-critique it. Winning in this league is hard. I'm really happy with the club and how they've responded here.
We talked to you before the game about what you were hoping to get out of calling Zach McEwen up. You eventually moved him up a line. What did you see from him tonight?
Yeah, I think he's got legs. I think we needed some forechecking. We turned a lot of pucks over right on the top of their circles, trying to make too many plays. I think we need to be more of a straight-ahead team, and that's the type of player he is. So I thought when we changed the lines a little bit, we've got some juice, and we just started playing more straight ahead. And as I said, Zach was growing as camp went on. We sent him down, looking at some other guys, but I knew he was going to come back, and I think he's given us some good minutes since he's been here.
Noah Cates scored the game winner. You had him on the ice taking face-offs at 6-on-5, both face-offs, or at least trying to take both face-offs. He got tossed from one of them.
Yeah.
Where is your confidence level right now in him?
Yeah, the way I explain my confidence in him, I'm always looking for him on the bench. And killed a big penalty where I was just using 4 guys, killing penalties, him in the 3rd period, him and 3 other guys. It's not only good short-term here for the big picture, and I still keep an eye on the big picture with this team. It's a huge piece, and scores a goal, big goal. We want him to score also, not just rely on his defensive part, the defensive part of the game. I just think it's really exciting now, but I'm also looking in the future what he becomes as we get growing as a team.
You talked quite a lot about Scott Laughton and his leadership on and off the ice. How did you see his two-way game tonight?
Yeah. I thought our top guys struggled through the first couple periods. I thought they stood in there in the 3rd period. Lotz was one of them. Used him at center, used him at right wing. I was using them all over the place. And until I find out more about some of our younger guys were a little overwhelmed tonight, I think. Didn't like the older guys for the first half of the game picking up some of the slack. I don't think they did. 3rd period, I thought that they stood in there. And Lotz is going to be one of those guys to take some big minutes until some of our younger guys feel more comfortable in those type of situations.
I guess you mentioned switching up the lines. What were your thought processes as you did that? Why did you do it? Who did you?
We were flat. And there was no rhyme or reason on what the lines. I just threw it against the wall, and I came up with 4 lines, and I thought it helped us, but there certainly wasn't. It wasn't a smart coaching move about putting this guy together. It was throwing it against the wall and just changing because I thought we were so flat. And yeah, so we'll see where it goes as we start our next game.
Awesome. Kind of different note. They were celebrating their 30th this year, and you were in a bunch of the clips before
Yeah.
the game. I guess
Yeah.
what was that like being able to be a part of that celebration, you if you're on the other side?
Yeah, I didn't. I heard about it. I didn't. Listen, I have Tampa Bay Lightning blood in me. I was fortunate enough to be with a team that won a Stanley Cup here. Just because I'm with another team doesn't mean I don't have any of that juice in me as far as Tampa Bay. That'll always be with me. All the organizations I've coached, you just don't throw them away because you're not coaching them again. I have some great relationships from those years. I still have my home here. But I just want to make sure we beat them when we play the game, and we're very fortunate we did that.